Hey y'all, hey. Happy Sunday. Happy self-care Sunday. It's been a Sunday and my self-care starts tonight. Y'all already know. But welcome to TKTV. I'm your host, Tracy Knight. I put the TK in TKTV. And I may seem like I'm out of breath, but I am because I just came through the door, been up and down the steps. But I'm more out of breath because I'm so excited. Y'all, it's time for the Ozempic update. Yay! All right. I know it's been a minute since we last spoke, but things have pretty much been going on an even keel, doing its thing. I feel fine. I feel great, as a matter of fact. I think the last time we spoke, I told you that the endocrinologist had put me on 2 milligrams of the Ozempic. And I think I've taken 3 shots at this point. Okay, so I know it's been at least 3 weeks. I'm so sorry. So if you're new here, you can always go back and watch the other videos after this one to play catch up if you want. But I pretty much started at the same spot. And if you're new here, go ahead, sit down, relax. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Because it's all about sharing. Sharing is caring, y'all. And I'm sharing my journey with you because I know I'm not the only one. Okay? So, if you've already been here, I think we're a little over 400 now. Oh my God. That may not seem like a lot of people to y'all, but that's a lot of people to me, okay? So thank you for hanging with me and thank you for joining me today. Again, it's time for the Ozempic update. Now, for those of you who are just starting Ozempic and you still got a few questions, let me go ahead and see if I can condense it a little bit. First of all, I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on YouTube. So first of all, you want to, get with your doctor. Let them give you the ins and outs, the medical details of what's going to happen when you start Ozempic. I'm giving you the real people kind of thing, which pretty much, falls in line with what the doctors say. But I'm multitasking too, y'all, so bear with me. I went grocery shopping. Yes, I just picked up all my groceries and they're in a cart case. I love it. Anyway, so when you start Ozempic, it's for type 2 diabetics, okay, to help lower your A1C, your sugar levels. Let's see, sugar levels, A1C. There's something I'm forgetting. The brain is fried, y'all. But that's why I started it in January of 2023. And when I started, I was at 246. Put a pin in that. 246. My A1C was at 9 something. And my glucose levels were in the 300s. So I have been on a journey with Ozempic since then, gone up and down, tried different cocktails with my additional medications. But like everybody else, you started at 0.25, all right? And this is just so your body can get acclimated to this medicine because let me tell you something, Ozempic ain't no joke. She don't play. I've decided it's a she because she don't play. Some of the side effects that you might run into, now, bless these folks, but some people don't have these side effects. Some people can do it with no side effects at all. But the most common side effects are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fatigue. Some people get headaches and constipation. You may not get any, or you maybe get 1 or 2, or you get maybe 1 more than you think you need. But those are the most common, and usually for quite a number of people. After your body has acclimated, and in most cases when that happens, your doctor has bumped you up to 0.5 milligrams. Your body kind of gets used to it, and but if you have severe nausea, there's a medicine for that. Constipation, there's always something for that. But if it gets really bad, please go see your doctor because maybe, just maybe, Ozempic or its cousin, Mounjaro, may not be for you. Okay, now I'm not on Mounjaro, but I know a lot of people who are, probably some who are watching this, who are in the Ozempic TKTV fam. But Mounjaro is another medication that helps with type 2 diabetics and lowering your A1C and their glucose levels. Okay, and of course, both Mounjaro and Ozempic can help you lose weight. Now I see the commercials where they say you lose up to 14 pounds, and that's I guess the average weight. Some lose none at all. Some lose very little. Some lose a lot. and some lose a lot fast, and then some lose very slow. I'm somewhere in the middle, okay? Because in the beginning I dropped it just like that, and then it started to plateau. And of course, this is just a tool. I don't know if I've said that before, and I probably should have. But Ozempic is really just a tool to put you on the right track to eating healthier, to help bring your type 2 diabetes under control and maintain it, right? Because from what I'm understanding, there's no cure for it. Some people are saying they have reversed their diabetes, and I'm so happy for them. I am not there. If I can get there, that's great. But I guess it all depends on, number one, what puts you in a type 2 diabetic situation, and if you can reverse it from there. I don't know. Again, I don't got no PhD. I am not a doctor. Just letting you know what I know. And so I ask the questions because I want to know. For me, in the beginning, my side effects, they weren't severe, but having, number one, never had morning sickness. I've had 2 children, given birth to 2 children, and never had morning sickness. I had what I equivalent to morning sickness. I had the nausea. I had the vomiting. I named them nausea, the vomiting. Okay. I later down the line, I got close to diarrhea. I'm gonna call her Dee Dee. Okay. Constipation, not as much, but it happened. I had the headaches and I had the fatigue. And I had some really, really weird dreams. I haven't mentioned that in a while, but that was in the beginning. So if you had some really, really weird dreams, let your doctor know, number one. And then think, I don't think it's not that normal, because I know some peeps who are in this group, including myself, who've had the weird dreams. So ask the question. We're here for you. We're here for you, because trust, I know I'm not the only one. So if you've had some weird dreams, let's talk about it. So I started at 0.25, moved up to 0.5, moved up to 0.1, and I only moved up to, I moved up to 0.1 because of 2 things. They thought I was ready, and number 2, there was a shortage on the 0.5, because Ozempic is the thing. It's a star right about now. Everybody's doing it, and some for the wrong reasons, because it is not specifically a weight loss drug, although it can help you lose weight, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. It's not a weight loss drug, though it has been touted and prescribed as a weight loss drug by doctors, and when they do that, they're doing it off-brand. Okay, put my groceries up, but it's not a weight loss drug. Now, Wegovy and I believe Zepbound, weight loss drugs. So if you're here and you really just want to lose the weight, talk to your doctors about those, because they're specifically prescribed for weight loss for those who are clinically and medically obese. Okay, but they tell me I was obese. I'm really not that big, y'all. So there's that. So with the Ozempic, you take it once a week. It's an injection. They tell you how to use it. Again, if you don't know, ask somebody. You can Google it. I mean, the way we can just find out, be our own doctors. But please, let me take that back. Do not be your own doctor. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Did I say it enough? Talk to your doctor, okay? To find out the right way to take it, how much you're going to be taking, and everything else like that. And something else I wanted to talk about, some of the greatest fears that people are running into now is because, like myself, they probably got a letter in the mail that saying, after the first of the year, you're going to need prior approval for your Ozempic, whereas you probably already had approval, you were good, you were getting your refills, your prescriptions filled, and everything else like that. But now they're saying you're going to have prior approval. I've already spoken to my doctor. She's explained my situation to me. I should be fine, but speak to your doctor. Let them know, so that if you have to have that approval, let's just go ahead and get that in motion. Let's just do that. Let's just do that, because we're almost at the end of December, okay? There's that. And those who have fallen into the donut hole where they're not covered, and actually, I don't even understand the donut hole. So if somebody can explain that to me, drop it in the comments right after you like, share, and subscribe. I'm just saying, because I do want to know. All right, and I know I'm not the only one who does not really understand the donut hole effect. I have a concept idea in my mind, concept plan. Where have you heard that before? Y'all, it's cold outside. My nose is running, but it's not because I'm sick. It's because it's cold. But now I am on 2 milligrams, okay? The endocrinologist and I have kind of come up with a new cocktail for me. When I say cocktail, I mean the different other medications, because I found out when I started with Ozempic that I wasn't the only one who was taking other stuff in addition to. And a lot of people are having some side effects, some severe, some not, because it may be interacting with other medications that they are, taking for other issues. So again, what am I getting ready to say? Talk to your doctor, because it may be interacting with other medicines that you may have. Okay, so there's that. But I'm on the 2 milligram shot now. This is my 3rd week. Well, this will be my last week on this needle today. I take my shots on Sunday evenings. I don't know if I want to take them, earlier in the day, because I don't know. When I did the transition from 1 to 2 milligrams, I was so fearful that with the bump in dosage that I may run into some serious side effects, because we're talking 2 milligrams, y'all. 2 milligrams. No, that wasn't ice cream. Really? Okay, so it was. Anyway, so I was afraid that, with the bump in, that we may have to do some things. And they took me off a portion of my metformin before, but now with the bump, she put me back. And that was all because my A1C was lowering. Remember, I said it was in the 9s, but it was going ever so slow. Everything else was working. I was dropping weight. I got into the 2 teens. I was so happy about that. And my glucose levels were on the average range. They were doing well. So my endocrinologist, we just call her my endo from now, and my telehealth nurse, they're both happy about that, except for the A1C. So that's why I was kind of bumped up to the 2 milligrams, because we were trying to see if that would help push it along. And I'm thinking it is, because, and I won't know until Wednesday. I go into the doctor on Wednesday. Well, I may not know until Thursday or Friday, but I go in Wednesday. I'm going to have my labs done. A1C, they're pretty quick about that. So maybe by Friday, I'll know what my A1C is. But I've noticed that at the 2 milligrams, my glucose levels have lowered. Now, my telehealth nurse wanted me to go underneath 150, because they were still good numbers, but she wanted me to go a little lower. Why do I have a vision of a limbo stick in my mind? Anyway, she wanted me to go a little lower, staying under 150. And so my average right about now is 147. So I'm hoping that's affecting the A1C, and that's going to bring it down, because the last blood test that I took, the A1C come back at 8.4. Really? 8.4? But that's what it was. So, what can I do? What can I do? Like I said, my weight started at 246. That was in January of 2023. And I'm one of those who, lost the first few pounds immediately. And then it kind of like plateaued. It kind of like stopped, right? Not stopped, but it just went down really slow. So I was fighting to get to the 2 teens. Now, I know that I was probably eating some stuff I shouldn't have been eating. Didn't quite cut back on all the sugars that I needed to cut back on. Things of that nature. And then, and that was before I got to the 2 teens. And then, yes, I'm having sausage. That probably falls up under the whole eating what I'm not supposed to be eating kind of thing. But anyway, but then I hit the 2 teens, and it was still kind of like slow as far as the A1C. So when I talked to my endocrinologist right before she transitioned me to 2, I was worried about the carb count, because I didn't know what my carb count should be. I know you can't well, maybe you can, I don't know. But I kind of wanted somebody to kind of individualize my carb count, because I was like, okay, I know carbs, a whole lot of carbs are not good for you, so you should count carbs. But I'm a numbers kind of kid in a certain way, and I want to know how many carbs should I be consuming to help this whole diabetes thing, make it go down or whatever, because apparently I'm taking too many. And that worked, because once I talked to the endocrinologist, and she told me that on the average, so I guess she couldn't give me an individual Tracy, you must take carbs thing. She said on the average, what they usually tell their type 2 diabetic patients, okay, is that a good number to stick around as far as your carb count per meal, that's if you're going to be having 3 meals a day, is 45 carbs. And maybe an additional 15 if you're going to have a snack, right? So if you're going to eat a nice little sandwich or whatever, and it's like 42 carbs or whatever, and you want to have some chips with your sandwich. And this is something I told her, the scenario that I was like, she said, yeah, because the serving size is, you might have like 6 chips, right? And 6 chips may give you 12 carbs. So when you add that to your 42, you got 54 carbs. When you got 60 to play with, okay? So you might want to throw 7 or 8 chips. But watch your serving sizes and watch how many carbs, sugar, salts per serving. Most bags of chips will say there's a 1.5 servings per bag, or the whole bag is a serving, and then that's 42 carbs. So you know you can't have the whole bag. So that helped me keep a carb count. And I gotta say, y'all, it's got to be working. It's got to be working. Because remember the pen I told you to put in when I told you how much I weighed? And y'all remember when I told you I was in the 2 teens? I was so excited to get the 2 teens. Okay. I am now, as of this morning and when I weighed in, 209.6. I know. I was so excited. That's not even 2 teens. I'm in the 199. What? 200s? The 200s? So now my new goal, I always put a new goal behind me. I didn't even put a goal. I think I put 210 on my app, right? And when I got on the scale and it told me that, I was like, wait, what? So I got on my other scale for the telehealth lady, and it said the same thing. They were corresponding today. They were coordinated. They were working together today, and they both said 209.6. So I was like, yes. Yes, and I attribute that to my carb counting. I have been counting carbs, and also to the 2 milligrams. Now, that's not to say you need to go rush to your doctor and say, put me on 2 milligrams. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let your doctor tell you where you need to be and how much you need to take. Okay, but for me, I believe the 2 milligram was the right step in the right direction, at least when it comes to keeping my glucose levels down and helping with the weight loss, because I put the sausages in there. I can guarantee you I'm only going to eat one. I'll either give the other to the dog, or maybe my daughter will eat it when she comes in. But I can eat, but I can't eat. The smallest portions, I am so full. For example, this is what I'm making tonight. This is from the Every Plate system. This is a roasted bell pepper flatbreads with creamy tomato sauce and mozzarella. They're like little square pizzas. And I truly believe, I don't know if that's 1 serving. If that's 1 serving, I'm not going to be able to eat all that. I'm not. And I also bought, with my groceries, everything's in here, y'all. I love this plate. I bought a salad to go with it because I figured that might have been enough. But then again, a salad and half of that, I think I'm going to be good. And as far as the carbs with this, there's 3 carbs in a serving, and 1 serving size is 1.5 cups. So maybe about that much with my flatbread pizza there. I've got it. Good to go. So yeah, that's some dog food. So I think counting carbs, no matter where you are, no matter how much you're taking on the Ozempic, is a great idea. And if you haven't even done it already, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, because this stuff is getting good now. Y'all missing it. Don't let anybody else miss it. This is really getting good, because I see the progression, and I see that how as a tool it's helping. Because what? I'm counting carbs? Really? I'm looking at bread going, wait a minute, how much is the carbs in this one? Like, this is a bun. 20 grams of carbs in a bun. A bun. 20 grams. So if I had 2 sausages, 40 carbs are already taken. And apparently 1 sausage has, we might be good. Because one sausage has only 4 grams of carbs. So one sausage and one bun, that's 24, right? Even if I eat two, that's 48. That means no snacky for you, Tracy. No snacky for you, okay? And for breakfast, I had yogurt and I had coffee. And I think that was all of maybe 7 grams. So if you round it out to the full day, all right, 45 times 3, if you're going to do 3 meals a day, it's 90, 130, and 90, and 5. It's 130, 135, right? Right? Plus 45 with the snacks. That's 180 carbs per day. Per day. Now, depending on how often you eat, whether you're eating 3 meals a day or anything else like that, you could just say, okay, let me stay up under 180 grams of carbs. Let me say 180 carbs. You should be good. Less than that, you should really be good. And if you're exercising, so like I said, I see it being used as a tool because now I'm looking at carbs. I looked at the carbs on my eggs and I found out that there are no carbs in an egg. So if I have 2 eggs and a slice of bread, I got like 5 carbs. I'm good to go. So yeah, I'm excited about that. 209. I'm going on a cruise in August. I'm going to be so skinty. I'm already fine. But I'm just saying, I am so excited about that. I'm so excited about what this is doing. On the Jardiance front, because y'all know I had a little problem with the Jardiance and one of its side effects. Still there, but milder. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know, if you're on Jardiance, one of the side effects is a yeast infection. And I found out, because like I said, I'm not the only one, that men also suffer from a yeast infection. I guess it just hits a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I have been on that, and she took me from the 25 milligrams, I think. So I'm only on 10 milligrams. Like I said, we did a little cocktail thing. So I'm on 2,000 milligrams of metformin, 1,000 in the morning and 1,000 in the evening, the 10 milligrams of Jardiance. I'm still taking the medicine for my blood pressure, my arthritis, and my cholesterol, which based on most of my blood work, cholesterol is doing, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It probably could be a little better, which is probably why I'm still on it. Maybe. Okay. So I'm feeling good. I'm excited about Wednesday. That's the only time I really get excited now, y'all, is now I got to go to the doctor, let them stick me with a needle, take some blood. But I'm like, can y'all tell me my A1C like yesterday? So as soon as I find out, I'm going to let you guys know. I'm doing okay. I've been on, it'll be 2 years in January. So my question of the day is, 2 questions. Why haven't you liked, shared, and subscribed already? Okay, that's one. Number 2 is, how long have you been on Ozempic and or Mounjaro? Have you switched from one to the other? How long have you been on it? Are you having, did you have problems with side effects? Were they kind of like the norm, what you were expected, or what your doctor told you to expect, or were they severe? Some people have had them so severe where they have like gastritis, there's something going on with their pancreas, their stomachs are freezing up or whatever. Those are severe. That's when you need to say, pump the brakes. I can't take this. I can't do this. Let's find something else. But how long have you been on it? How have you been with the side effects? Have you transitioned up to, I guess 2 milligrams is the highest for Ozempic. I'm not sure. But what's your highest level of Ozempic that you've been on? Let me know. This is my highest at this point, and the transition was relatively smooth. But I did find out something, y'all. When I have to get up at like 4:35 in the morning, I feel the most nauseous. It's as if I didn't get enough sleep. And I could have gone to bed in a normal hour, but it's like, I feel really sick the first few hours of the day. So I take a little bit of Pepto-Bismol. I make sure I have a sugar-free ginger ale at my desk, because by the time I'm at my desk and I'm like, I hope I don't get sick. I hope I don't get sick. And I snack on some saltine crackers, just as if I was pregnant. Like I said, I never had morning sickness, so I'm guessing that, what you do to remedy that. But I found out when I get up early in the mornings to go to work, I really feel it. But on days where I don't have to get up that early, like the days I telework, I usually get up between 7 and 7:15, jump in the shower, get computer ready, and then I'm at work. Or on days that I'm off, I get up around 8-ish, 8:30. And I feel fine. I don't feel the same type of nausea. So it may be on the times that I have to get up in the morning that the nausea is really, really going to kick in. So like I said, I got some chews. I got my little Dramamine chews. I got my Pepto-Bismol tablets. And I got the liquid Pepto that I take on my way to work. Because I ain't got time to be getting sick on a subway, train, or bus. Okay? But I think it's the morning time. And I'm going to talk to my endo the next time I talk to her, which is probably next month. Okay? So I think that's all I got. I'm taking my groceries out of a cart. Now, I don't know if you guys have been on TikTok, and I got a channel over there too. Because I ain't got no bags. And hold on. I have some bags I got from Amazon, plastic bags that I now take to the store because I refuse to buy any more bags from the grocery store. Plus, they sell you those stupid paper bags, and I can't stand that. So, I don't know if you've seen it, but they've got this little cart that you can push to the store, and it's got these little crates that's part of it, like this, right? You put the little crate in the buggy and you push it. And then when you're ready to go, you put everything back in your buggy. So that all you got to do is bring this in the house and unload it. And that's exactly what I just did, right? Love it. I didn't get the cart thingy. Someone where I work was doing some house cleaning or whatever and put like a whole bunch of these in the take me if you want me pile. Okay, I took because I realized what they were. And they flip in like this, right? And then they fold down. There you go. They fold down really easy. And they close up. And I kept this in the back seat in the trunk of my car, right? So then when I went to the store, I grabbed that. I put that in the buggy. Actually, I had two. I had that and I went to Home Depot and I got the other one. I think I might have snapped something off. I don't know if I broke it or not. But I put that crate in the thing, put all my little groceries in there. Do you need a bag, ma'am? No, I do not. I did take a bag just in case, but I didn't need the bags. I stuck it in the back of my car, pulled in, boop, popped the trunk, carried the crate in, and there we are. I'm good. Got my exercising. As a matter of fact, how many steps have I gotten in all day? Y'all don't want to know. It ain't enough. But I haven't really been a lot of places today. But that's what I did today. And I just wanted to come in and share with you guys my weight loss. I'm so excited about that. To tell you how well I'm doing on the Ozempic right now, to check in with you guys to see how well you're doing. Are there questions that you have that you're just dying to ask? And you're like I said in the beginning, but not today I didn't, but like I've said before, sometimes we're in the back of the room thinking, I wonder, but you don't want to be the one to ask the question because you think it's silly or crazy or whatever, but you want to know. Well, here I am keeping it real with y'all. Okay, keeping it real with you because I know I'm not the only one. All right. Oh, side note, and if this is a TMI moment, go ahead and do this. Yum, yum. Okay, with the 2 milligrams and the upping of the metformin, the bowel movements have been regular, a little looser than I would like. But yeah, their days was like, I better go to, yeah. So yeah, might be prepared for that. You might want to be prepared for that. But again, it's an individual thing. This may or may not be happening to you. This is what happens to me. But like I said, I know I'm not the only one. I like to think I'm one of a kind and rare. But when it comes to this Ozempic thing on this journey, there's other people on the same road as I am. So if you got a question, maybe somebody can help you answer it. Put it in the comments, or you can just DM me directly, and I will help you with what I know. Because again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on YouTube. I'm just somebody who's on this Ozempic journey to lower my A1C, lower my glucose levels, because I got things to do. I got things to do in this life. God's got a plan for me, and I don't think any part of that plan is me suffering and suffering with type 2 diabetes. I'm living with type 2 diabetes, but I'm trying to get to the preventive maintenance level. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. If you stuck to the end of this video, yay you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Here at TKTV, we talk about a lot of stuff. I talk about my Ozempic journey. I may or may not, really depends on how I feel, do the video on my last minute holiday gifts, because I am a beauty consultant with Mary Kay, and I got some great last minute holiday gifts, especially the stocking stuffers. So hang out for that too. Or if I just want to, run my mouth. you might see something about that as well. Again, guys, it's Sunday, Self-Care Sunday. If you haven't already, do what you need to do you, baby. Take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of others. I love you guys. And so in the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys again, enjoy this evening. Let's get ready for a fantastic week on purpose. And I'll see you next time right here on TK TV. I love you guys. Bye.